storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
You fine. So what's up? That's what they be on. Anyway, we gotta move right along. All right. So at the top, we got J-Lo and Ben, right? And at the bottom, 20 years later, they done got murdered. 20 years later, minimal scandals, alcoholism, all kinds of witchcraft and wizardry, all kinds of auto-tune, and still singing the same damn songs we ain't asking for, and giving us the same role in movies that we didn't ask for either. Jennifer and Ben Affleck. They got married. In Vegas, okay? Tied the knot. Now, here's what people got to realize. A lot of people feel like, oh, by the way, this is husband number 4 for her. So it was Ohani Noah, then Chris Judd, then Mark Anthony, and now Ben Affleck, okay? But this is the 4th husband. I know it seemed like she ain't had a lot of rings on her fingers, but she does. And we're going to talk about why. Number 1, J-Lo is one of those women that feel like she is not complete without a man. I think we can all assume that by now. Anytime somebody don't give a cat a break, this cat ain't had a break since the 90s. Has this cat been in for maintenance? Has it had an oil change transmission? Or we running on the same brakes? Bitch, has this cat had a car wash? Cause this Carfax, nothing but non-stop users. This is the TURO of KEwCHie. Seriously, no joke. This cat ain't had a break. Now this cat helped her to get to where she, was in her career. And one of the main things she threw that cat at, that really probably sent her cat in for maintenance, was Diddy. We all know that was a come up. That was about getting your black card. That was about getting recognized as that bitch by the black community. And once she got that, she was gone. She was she was all, and then she was back to singing about love and this, that, and the third. I ain't mad at you, J-Lo, for throwing that cat around to get what you want. I figure, hell, if you gonna throw it for free, you might as well get something from it. But ladies, take note. In the words of Cynthia G, protect your womb. Had a baby by the one that you want to have it by. The one that's just using, put that womb on lock. I don't give a damn about no Roe versus Wade. Y'all better figure out a way to protect that womb. Get what you want out these ninjas or wiggles, and then move on. J-Lo is she's the epitome of a social climber. I'm just saying. She's marketable. She has a look, but she ain't that baby ain't got no voice. She just don't. But it's cool. All right? It's cool though. All right? So a lot of y'all trying to figure out, why did they break up in the first place? They was engaged damn near 20-some years ago. All right? Why they didn't work out? Why did they call off their original engagement at the last damn minute? Why? Because J-Lo was advised not to marry Ben at that time. Her spirits were not aligned for it. Her padrino was not aligned for it. And so it was not going to happen. This is a high-ranking Santherian priestess. This is as most people would call it, a witch. But she is Santherian, right? One of the same things that Cardi does. So she is high-ranking. So what you got to understand is that when you are initiated, spirits are put on you. All right. And as you go through different initiations and different levels, you get scratched and different spirits are put on you. But long story short, they come with the belief that we all are walking around with our own sets of spirits. And so if my spirits don't agree that I need to marry your spirits at this time, I don't care how long we've been together. If I'm a Santherian, I'm not going to marry you because my spirits told me not to. They throw bones to figure this out. Coconut shell, egg shell, all kinds of shit. And they literally ask the spirits, should I marry him? Throw it out. You get it, and you're going to get your answer. Now, I'm simplifying it. It's a lot deeper than that. I ain't trying to talk to y'all about digging a hole in the ground and yelling into it like y'all got you. I ain't trying to have y'all do all kinds of rituals. But what I'm just saying is, she was advised not to marry him. Just like she was advised to leave every man that she's left. Any man she got with and any man she left. You might have thought she was heartbroken. You might have thought it wasn't on her own accord. But the spirits told her to. And she does what the spirits said. Which is why she has managed to always be on top. And this is what people don't understand about people that do witchcraft. Yes, they do still work hard as well. But she also works shit spiritually to make sure that it goes in her favor. That's just what it is. Okay? When she was with her first husband, she stayed going back and forth from to her Padrina's house. I can't even pronounce it right. I'm not in the shit, but you get the point. Basically, her spiritual advisor. She stayed going to her house. And that lady let her know, you with him? Nope, it's time to go. Your spirits don't like that. Okay, you're going to get with this one now. All right, you're going to seduce him. All right, now when you're done with him, you're going to move on. Her Owani, Noah, the first husband, talked all the time about how she was burning these black candles on people. But it's way deeper than that, because it's not the color of the candle. It's how you dress it and what you're putting in it and what intentions you're putting into it and what portals you're trying to open with it. We'll get to that later, okay? So through all the scandals, they have finally come back together. I do believe this is going to work. And this is one of the reasons why it's going to work. They need each other. This is a needs-based relationship. Funky Done even told y'all that. That's why most marriages and relationships that last, they are dependent on each other to a large degree in some kind of way. Usually it's money. That's not the case here. Ben is a gambling addict and he's an alcoholic. He basically needs a woman who mothers him. It is what it is. Ladies, a lot of y'all is married or y'all with dudes now that you have to mother. Tell him to go to the doctor. Tell him to pick his clothes up. And don't let the red pill community or whoever the hell new age shit, don't let these niggas cap on these apps. A lot of them like that shit when you boss them around. They like that shit. Because you sound just like mama. So they like that shit. Because a lot of them in love with their mama. So my point is, he's a drunk, he's a gambling addict, and she likes to be in control. And so this works. And I do believe they love each other deeply. It did not work with him and Jennifer Garner, because Jennifer Garner don't want to control her man. She wants a man to lead, and he is just not a leader in that way. He's just not. This is no different than Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. Some men like roles where women take the lead and they don't have to worry about it, think about shit, or remember shit, and baby, you handle that. Baby, read that shit for me. Some or they love it to where they can't live without the woman. And those relationships work. They work. So, she's a bossy queen. He's a king that needs to be led by his queen, and it works. That's that. It didn't work with Mark Anthony because that's a different kind of traditional man who would tell you as a woman to stay in your place. Them two weren't gonna never work. And Jennifer, I know you and Mark Anthony weren't gonna work when you was trying to tell him how to sing. Stop, boo. But anyway, with that being said, congratulations, and let's get loud. Wait a minute. Mickey Howard gave me a vocal lesson this weekend, and she said my voice is not up here. She said it's down here. So let's get loud. I can't really do it now. I did it in front of Mickey though. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Now I held that note better than you, and I only had one vocal lesson. Now you had vocal lessons for 25 years. You still pitch your shit on every movie and song and concert that you do. But I do enjoy seeing you live. I ain't gonna lie. Best of luck to you and your marriage. It'll work.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.